Hello. All right. Isn't this just fancy? Um. All right. Welcome back to the series where I review the absolute best and most amazing short story book of all time, Scottie by HellooDaarling, my personal favorite author. So, today we are on chapter 4. Wow. Chapter 4 already. Guys, that's awesome. All right. Before we jump in, let's do a little recap again. So the main character, Scottie, right? We know Scottie goes to school. We're at like the very beginning of junior year, which is very exciting. The last chapter, we got to know Melanie, Vanessa, Jordan, and of course Jason. Oh, and no Mike. And we learned that she hates school. School is a personal hell for her, although we never know why. At least so far, we have no idea why. But we just know she hates school. So let's jump in to chapter 4. Peter, up! Jason demands as he enters history class. Peter is sitting next to me, obviously not allowed under Jason's rules. I just roll my eyes. Sorry, Jason, Peter replies nervously and goes to get up, but drops all of his books. Geek, Jason kind says, kicking one of Peter's books further away. Dang it, Jason, stop being such a... Oh, come on, man. Dang it, Jason, stop being such a jerk, I said, getting up to help Peter pick up his things. Class, time to begin, Mr. Samuel says, a tall, old, long-haired teacher. I'll stop here for a minute. So, first of all, wow. Jason, what a king, what a... It's so interesting to think about Amberlynn coming up with this stuff. It's... Oh my god. Jason. This character she's contrived is just... Mr. Samuel. He starts rambling on as I sit at my desk with Jason and wonder... This sentence is not okay. What do we got here? He starts rambling as I sit at my desk with Jason and wonder why me and him don't hold hands. What a weird... The way that is phrased is so stupid. It's really hard to read. He starts rambling as I sit at my desk. Oh, she just shouldn't... She should have put the comma 2 words later. Whatever. All right, that's fine. And wonder why we don't hold hands. We don't kiss. He has tried, though. We don't really cuddle, nothing. Melissa, plus everyone else, assumes we do such things. We don't. It's not lying. I'm just not stating the truth, unless asked. What interesting conversations to be having with your friends. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Junior year of high school. Who didn't? It's not lying. I'm just not stating the truth, unless asked. Even then, I'd be embarrassed. I don't know what's stopping me. I do love him. How long have they been together? Oh, the next sentence tells us. Me and Jason have been together since 8th grade. We're in junior year, so 4 years. 4 glorious years. And you've never... Okay. I don't see how that's even possible. But okay. Okay. I've only had one boyfriend before him, Max. Does it count if it's middle school? In the chat, let's hear it. Does it count if it's middle school? It was the beginning of 7th grade. We were together for like 3.5 months. That's a really long time in middle school years, I'm telling you. Wow. We held hands like twice, kissed twice, but then he broke up with me because I didn't give him what he needed physically. That it was whatever to me. That's not... Can you imagine a little 7th grader? What are you, like 11 or 12? Having that conversation with somebody, like, it's just not something... At least in my middle school experience, that's not something that transpired ever. Jeez. Not what he needed. Oh, Jesus. All right. As for Jason, his parents believe in the whole no physical intimacy until married, and that's how he was raised. He does admit to me that he... This is so cringy. Wow. This is really cringy. I can't. Scottie Farrell? She did not name her character's last name Farrell. Farrell? Scottie Farrell. What a troll. Oh, that's hilarious. Scottie Farrell. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna pronounce it Farrell, even if it's Farrell. I don't know. Farrell. Oh, funny. Mr. Samuel kinds of yells. Oh, yes, that's me. I stand up fast, kind of nervously. Do you have an answer? An answer to what? I look around in the classroom, feeling beady eyes drilling their pupils in me. That is a really horribly worded sentence. Ma'am, you can sit down now. Everyone starts to laugh. I didn't even realize I was standing still. I go to sit down and hear, when was World War I? I hear it again. I look at the teacher and say, 1930s! Here's the best part. Correct, Miss Farrell. No. No. World War I began in 1914 and ended in 1918. What do you mean correct?
Correct, Miss Farrell.
Maybe it's a little mistake, and she meant World War II, and Amberlynn is just she meant to write World War II. In which case, 1930s, World War II started in 1939, as everybody knows, except for her apparently. It started at the very end of the decade, the last 3 months of the decade. Oh, jeez. No. Correct, Miss Farrell. No. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. I can't. The amount of lazy that this is to not even research. Holy crap, this is next level lazy. HellooDaarling, come on, bro. Let's step it up. Come on, let's see some research. Let's see some dedication to your work. To Scottie, the literature masterpiece.
The literary work of art.
Man. I look back down and see some girl sitting behind me. Thank you, I mouth. Jason didn't help me. He would rather be drawing a football player with 2 different sized arms. That's some shade. Oh, and that was the end of chapter 4. I think we can go and do one more chapter, honestly, because that was a pretty short chapter. Oh, wow. Chapter 5's a little short. Here we go. I just got home from school. What a day. I don't have any homework besides something my mom or dad has to sign. Safety BS. It wouldn't make a difference. End of chapter. End of scene. Okay? End of scene. That's a little bit of foreshadowing, I think. She might be in a little bit of danger. There's some foreshadowing, okay? We like. Not really. That was, how many sentences was that? 3.
3 sentences.
One of the sentences was comprised of only 3 words. Wow. Mostly what I have to say about this is, wow. Let's just do one more chapter, because chapter 5 hardly counted, at all. Jeez. Talk about next level lazy. How is one entire chapter 3 sentences long? When I saw that this Scottie thing was 91 chapters, I was blown away. Now this is making sense. 3 sentences. Wow, guys. All right, chapter 6. Here we go. I guess there is a first time for everything. We all decide to not go out for lunch, just stay at school. Why? Beats me. When I was in high school, we would go out outside for lunch just about every day until it got too cold to do that. I don't know where this takes place. Probably, I don't know. America, I'm sure, but other than that, no clue. So maybe it just got a little cold, or maybe it's a little rainy, okay? Or maybe there were some bugs outside. In my high school, we had all these little spiders on the brick walls. It was awful. Could be something like that. You never know, Scottie Farrell. I can't. Okay. Words. Where's Mike? I whispered to Melanie. Oh, sorry. Where's Mike? I whispered to Melanie. Didn't come to school. Haven't seen him all day. Oh well. She takes a nibble of her fry. I think the best sentence in this entire thing so far, of all however many chapters we've gone through, 5 chapters, is this one sentence.
She takes a nibble of her fry.
Oh, that's my favorite sentence so far. I love it. It's inspirational. And I connect with it on a deep emotional level. Okay. Why does it have to be so hard?
Why does it have to be so hard?
She asks. Nobody knows. I say, thinking about Jason and I. Let's go and sit with everyone. Who knows what they're thinking? Okay, who talks like that? We both laugh and walk towards Jason, Jordan, Vanessa, and a few other friends. Jordan just kissed Vanessa. Jordan just kissed Vanessa on the cheek, and my own cheeks flush bright pink. Oh, you were one of those people in high school. Scottie / Amberlynn, let's be honest. I feel like Amberlynn might have taken some inspiration from Scottie when she was making Scottie from her own high school experiences, which I personally want to believe that's the case because, wow. Am I the only one that would love to know what her high school life was like? Like, really? She began YouTube when she was 18 or so, right? Before high school, though. Man, I would love to know. I really, really would. I would pay to know, but I would just like to think that this is like, she pulled inspiration from her own experiences. I don't know. I would just like to think that. Hey, Scottie. Jordan says that she sees me staring at her and Vanessa. Weird. Very weird. Oh, hey, what's going on over here? I say, giving an uncomfortable smile. I've never seen Jordan have a girlfriend or boyfriend, for that matter. I know she's bi, and Vanessa is a lesbian, but I didn't see this coming. They're complete opposites. It's always how it goes in high school. Just the usual lunch. Vanessa giggles and then looks at Jordan. Why is Jordan spelled so weird? Jordyn. I've been thinking this every time I read the name, and I'm just now commenting on it, but Jordan. Let's spell it with 3 Y's. Like, I feel like that's just, they gotta take a normal name. Y's. Give them all the Y's. Hi, Jason. How was class? I say to get my mind off this new couple sitting right in front of me. They were definite opposites. Girly versus, well, not girly. It's the stereotypes. No. Good. Yours? He responded. Complete opposites. I thought about another relationship. Mine. What is wrong with complete opposites? Whatever. Anyway, I would go so far as to say they're 2 very different types of opposites. Okay, I'm just between her and Jordan versus Jordan and her and Jason versus Jordan and Vanessa. They're 2 different types of opposites. I'm just gonna say. This one comment from Fight Me Callum just says, "Oh my God, Amber, I agree. I think that's the best way to sum up this chapter, this whole book, this whole series I'm doing." It's just, oh. Y'all, it doesn't matter whether she loves food or not. Every author included that detail, although I wouldn't be so bold to call her an author. Okay, so I think this is commenting on the fact that she like mentions food in every chapter, like it's a main like, her stories are like centered around, them eating, and like the plot is centered like around that situation. I think that's what she's talking about. I don't know, maybe every author does that. I don't know. I want to say this is more than what you would normally see, because I would love to see some other situations where they're like, even if you're in school, can we make it like a classroom thing? Because especially because in like, what was it, chapter 3, where she's talking, oh, I hate school, so my school's personal hell. Instead of centering it, her story around lunchtime, which is like nothing bad's happening, why don't you center it around a class that, a class that Scottie isn't doing well in or hates or gets mistreated in, because then then you can like prove the point that school is horrible, and like you can show that, and it would just, be all around better. Like it makes no sense, like the where she's like having her scenes take place. Like if she'd put any thought into that at all. And that's what I mean when I say this is lazy. That's completely what I mean. Also, I just want to point out, so in chapter 5, we had that 3-sentence chapter, and she was like, not that it would matter anyway, in terms of safety. And then this we're just at lunchtime again. Oh, if you're going to foreshadow, girl, let's set up some scenes. I can't. It's just, she hasn't put any thought into this at all. The way she's composing this story, it's just everywhere. I think that's gonna do it. I think what we read, 3 chapters, well, 2 chapters plus the little bitty guy right in the middle there. I'm excited to continue. I always say that, jeez, but I am very excited to keep going. This story is just so, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but, well, first of all, I don't mean to be rude, I like a little bit of, well, it's generic, which is just, that's okay. That's alright. We all like a good classic, it's a little generic though. Even still, like I said, I'm seeing these like parallels, I feel like, between Amber's own life and Scottie, or not parallels, but I feel like Scottie is maybe like this, I don't know, I'm not going to theorize, never mind, forget I said anything, but I'm excited to see where this goes, especially because of chapter 5 and that foreshadowing with the safety thing. Who knows, maybe she's being bullied, and it just hasn't come up yet, and maybe Jason doesn't do anything to stop it. We will see. There was no talk of her best friend in this chapter, or the last chapter, or the chapter before that, really. So maybe they've just left the chat, or maybe they'll be back later. I guess we will see. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Bye.